Alright, that's good, that's good. Bitrate is stable. I can be heard on the mic. Desktop audio is good. Let me go ahead and finish the announcements, and then we can begin. Wait a minute. Let me see what I just did. Okay, that's good. And there we go. Alright, everything's all set. So, hey guys, gamers in the zone, and welcome back to another job searching stream. So, last time I streamed, I wasn't, exactly in the best headspace to be streaming more Touhou after getting rejected by another job offer, so I'm in a bit of a better mood since last time. So I guess on those days where I'm not in a good mood to play a hard game, we'll go back to more Rogue Legacy, or hopefully, as long as my brother doesn't forget, I should get the PS3 back soon, so we'll be able to get back into playing some more Demon Souls. So I know things are going to be busy over there as well. I have gotten some tips to be able to stand a better chance against the man-eaters. I do also remember I basically ran out of moongrass, that we're going to need to do some grinding for moongrass next Demon Souls stream. So yeah, somewhat not looking forward to that, but hey, I had gone too far into the Soulsborne games to back out now, and I'd like to keep focusing as much time as I can towards Demon Souls on the channel, while I can still borrow my brother's PS3. But yeah, I think I'm not entirely sure where I want to apply at next. I mean, maybe I can look around at some more news stations to see what opportunities they may have, as per the recommendation of my friends. Otherwise, the main focus of this stream is going to be towards following up with places I've already applied at. Hey, Freezing Time, welcome to the stream. So with that, I've got a can of Mountain Dew. So let the games begin. So on a side note, there will be no more streams for this upcoming weekend, mainly because, well, I suppose tomorrow there could be an opening for a stream after I'm finished with my movie with my friends, and knowing that I'm gonna get back the PS3 today, as long as my brother doesn't forget, we could do a Demon Souls stream tomorrow. And then, this Saturday, of course, is my usual movie night with Doc. And then Sunday is my birthday, so I've sort of been reaching out to some of my friends to make some plans on what we might want to do. So I also have no idea what my family might be up to, what sort of plans they may have, so things are very uncertain about how things are gonna go, and since I did kind of announce this to my friends a bit short notice, I have no idea if anyone's even going to be available. It does seem like maybe Jordan will be available, based on what he told me. Otherwise, I have no idea if anyone else is going to make it. with that, let's get started with today's stream. So, I am in a bit of a better mood to do this, and I mean, maybe not the best mood, but hey, I'm never in a great mood to do job searching, but this game has been proving to be an effective motivator to get me to job search, so getting back into the grind, while I did kind of hope I didn't have to do this again, here we are, and we're already off to a bad start. I guess maybe I'm not fully back in the headspace yet to be doing this again. Nonetheless, I do hopefully at some point want to beat this, because I really don't want to be stuck on this forever, as Freezing Time points out, keep taking breaks from this, that every time I come back to it, my skills get rusty with it. Really don't want it to be getting to that point again, so we're gonna put in a good effort here. Just wanted to briefly go over that. How's Rogue Legacy? You watch the rest of the stream, but you still wanted to hear my thoughts. I mean, compared to Hades, I would say I'm not quite enjoying it as much as Hades yet, but it's still a decent game, I'd say. Like, it's got some good merits, but I guess I'm not fully sold on it yet. Nonetheless, I put a decent amount of time in it at this point, so I'm down to at least finish it. But I could definitely see why you're never gonna go for getting every achievement, because I do kind of see. Oh, jeez, I forgot the pattern there. I guess just. How long has it been since the last time I've done this? Because, yeah, it is pretty clear that it's been a while since I've last done this. As I'm already panicking. What were we? But yeah, for now, it's an alright game. Okay, a lot of these guys are exiting off the side, so... right as I think I have a chance, I lose it. But yeah, I don't think it's as good as Hades yet. Because I think Hades, it at least feels like, you know, if you can whip out some decent skills, that it could be possible to, like, pull off an insane no-hit run or something on it. It feels a lot more possible in Hades, but yeah, Rogue Legacy, I feel like it's a lot more... Oh, jeez, I feel like I went up a bit too early. Thank goodness I didn't get hit there. We are still a bit lacking in lives, though, compared to what I'd like to have for this boss. We're at least at full power, though. Though without a bomb, it's not going to last very long. So it does feel like, especially with, like, that last boss I reached, it definitely feels a lot more less skill-based and more of just having the right stats for it. So it does sort of feel like it's going to really come down to me stocking up on some gold to stand a good chance against these bosses. Especially with how luck-based, you know, your character can be, as well as, you know, depending on size, or, you know, a variety of variables that I feel like it's alright. But I would say for roguelike, I believe that's the name of the genre that kind of gaming is called, I'd say it's average. I understand, it's still a pretty nice game. The only thing is, next time you should try to experiment with different traits. Okay, when you say traits, so I mean, there was a variety of different characters to choose from, like a variety of different classes, to you know, each trait having some weird stuff to it. I guess I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to experiment with them. I'm just not entirely sure yet. Because it sort of feels more like personality traits rather than... Like, sure, a decent amount of the traits do affect the gameplay, such as, like, the one that makes it to where you can't cast spells as well. Or, like, the trait that makes it difficult for you to read. So there are some that affect the gameplay for sure. There's others that I don't really see too much to it. Okay, I got lucky there. Okay, just pay attention. Ah! Okay, I'm off to a lucky start. Don't know how long that luck will last, though. There it goes. Luck's gone now. That didn't look like I was gonna survive that. Ah, okay, careful. Okay, I actually have to pay attention here if I want any chance of survival! Like, you really have to look ahead, but, like, the thing is, like, the ring that you get surrounded by is very distracting here. So it's somewhat possible to predict the pattern to be ready for the next wave of bullets that come your way. It's just very hard with how distracting the ring is. Don't do what? Ugh! And I'm outside of the ring. This is not gonna go well. I'm just gonna bomb my way through that one. Okay, we're doing this now. Okay, you do that, then I need to... I went the wrong way to avoid them. It's always the third phase that is like, when trying to rely on actual skill, I always... Never good at... most of the traits seem useless or just plain harmful, but unless it's something as... being something as... Something is something is something. You only need to put one something as there, freezing time. Plainly bad as being weak or having bad reading. They usually do have some useful effect. Yes, even that trait has some effect on your gameplay. Usually if something seems useless, it's something either good or bad or neutral. But it is something. Still a nice try for having 4 lives. Yeah, it's something. Nonetheless, I gotta think about where I want to start with getting back into job searching, because for now, I'd say my main focus is just trying to follow up with the places that I've already applied at, which at this point, with how long it's been since I've last applied and how long I've delayed on following up with them, I feel like that's going to heavily decrease my chances of getting hired by them, but at least by reaching out to them and still showing interest, maybe I'll still have a chance of getting hired by one of these people.
You're right.
Though the thing is, I know my specialist told me to give it like 1 or 2 more months. I am kind of at the point though where I'm wondering if I should, just so I can have some immediate work. Accept my brother's offer to try out a temp agency. So I'm sort of at that point where I just like... I need work now. It's been far too long since I finished college. And you know, at this rate, it's gonna get to the point where it's like I'm gonna be working at the radio station again for another baseball season, which is only part-time and doesn't have the greatest pay. Or the kind of pay that I'm looking for. So let me see, to get started here, I believe I need to catch up on a couple of emails. Some relating to my job that I'd like to have a look at. And just make sure I have everything caught up on this. Where is my usual pen? Ah, here it is. Tell me to experiment with them since you seem to focus on certain traits and ignore all others. And even if something unusual happens, you just wonder why it's happening. Well, yeah, that's because I don't know what traits do what. I mean, some of them I'm learning, but others... Yeah, it's gonna take some learning and figuring stuff out. And if it still doesn't click, I mean, I'm open to a bit of backseating. So otherwise, then, you know, we reach that point where if I that badly need to know, then maybe I'll consider using a guide, which is something I normally don't like doing. But if absolutely necessary and things just aren't clicking, I will resort to that, even though I don't like resorting to it. Okay, to get started on emails here, I did get a response from one company that did send me a rejection email, unfortunately. So that's another place that I have lost my chance to get hired by. Now I know this place that I've been emailed about. Let me see here. That much, which is not a lot, but it'd at least be something as a starting point. If that is all I got to work with. Where's the company? This does not show that... Oh, that. Okay. And I think from my conversation with my specialist... Yeah, I think they're gonna fill out this application for me, as they realize I've been in a bad headspace this week. So...
I'm here, but I'm playing my own game.
Alright. Hey there, Jedi. If you really need to, you can help too, because even you had spent a lot of time in the game to understand what that trait does. Okay. Good to know. And thank you for offering to help me out with that, because I definitely don't know. So, of course, you can't pinpoint which ones is doing those things. Yeah. This is... Oh yeah, that's regarding tax information. My focus should be on job searching, but yeah, I am gonna have to worry about filing my taxes at some point. All of these emails. I held off quite a bit. So I've got quite a few emails here. Most of them mostly useless, so I should be able to just get them off my inbox quickly. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright, I'll get to some proper following up now after another run of the game. You may be wrong, but if you recall correctly, there's only one single trait which doesn't affect gameplay in any way. It's being bald. Well, it affects your looks, that's it. Okay. Yeah, and I guess it's traits like those that sort of throw me off. It's like, leaves me wondering if the traits even mean anything. So, I mean, depending on the... I so badly just want to restart this, but again, because of job searching stream rules, I can't. Okay, that's gonna show up there, and I missed. Great. Well, that's gonna ruin and I'm stuck at low power now. Let's begin here. So I've got a lot of places I need to follow up with. Only thing is that I'm unsure where to start, because there's a lot of places I've applied at. I suppose the most important ones should be the ones tied to my career that I feel like I have a good chance with. So let me get... Most of them does, but usually makes sense if you think what traits you have while playing, because it's almost impossible to predict their effect despite them having a lot of sense. Okay. Of course, I've got to charge my laptop.
We get your, board.
Alright, who to follow up with first? So I've got a lot of places to follow up with. I guess I could start with those guys. So where is... Got a lot of places to follow up with. Just have a little reminder. See if I get anywhere with that. And then, still got many other places I gotta figure out. I'm gonna follow up with them. So for now, let's get back to the game. I'm gonna hear these same 3 soundtracks over and over again. It is gonna start to get tiring. Like, it's a good soundtrack, but when you hear it so many times with the amount of times I've streamed this, I'm beginning to wonder if I should turn it off and put on something else to listen to. Just because this is... It's getting stuck in my head. And it's... Rather than being an enjoyable theme for a final... epic extra stage theme, it's just getting annoying now, you know? Especially since with how loud it is, it's like I can't hear anyone in the voice channel. Yeah, so it's... I'm thinking of turning it off and putting on some other music. That's roughly around here. Yeah. And somehow I missed. Okay, I got the power out of that one. Fit? Okay, yeah, that fit. Alright, so what am I doing wrong here that... I'm doing so bad with that? Okay, that's the normal route I take that works. Alright, want to get as many of these points as I can, so I'm taking some risks here to really see if I can pick up as many points as I can, because I actually picked up less than a good amount of points there. So I'm not even at 40. I'm not even at 40. I mean, maybe I'll get up there, but... How am I not at full... Oh, right, because I didn't pick up the one big power. Ah, I had to bomb early. I was getting scared. That's gonna get me killed unless I get lucky here, which is unlikely. It's gonna... Okay, by some miracle, I somehow survived that. Somehow I survived that. And with that, we've somehow managed to pull off a perfect run. Outside of using up one bomb. So I guess not quite a perfect run. Nonetheless, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose full power quickly. Would you be able to concentrate on the game with a different OST? Maybe? I just don't know what I could put on to help me concentrate better. For now, let's just do it. Get this out of the way. So we can, you know, get to more job searching. Of course it's something stupid I get hit by.
Why wouldn't it be?
Alright. Yeah, just use up the bomb while I still can, since it does technically harm the boss to use up a bomb. Ah! Okay, I got lucky there. Jeez. Yeah, I didn't see myself getting out of that alive. Also, I took a huge risk there with invincibility frames. I keep slipping up. Uh-oh, this is not gonna go well. Okay, we at least made it to this phase. And of course I missed the, Okay, it's this way I go in. That's usually my best move. Oh, of course, I always forget that those bounce. Are we at the next phase yet? Probably not, 'cause I have little attack power. Oh, of course that was bad timing for that to happen. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. I forgot my route for this, so I'm probably gonna die here. Unless I happen to get lucky. Even without losing a single life, it's just... How? Alright, who should I follow up with next here? There's just way too many companies I've applied at, man. It's just now, it's just gonna be hard to keep track of them all. Even with this list, it's like I've forgotten the best way to catch up with those that... I guess I'll start with, That's a company I haven't applied at. Not bad. I mean, still, it's just like... When I have a perfect run and that happens, I just can't help but wonder, like... what I should do. It's just no matter how much I keep at it, it just ultimately all ends the same with me losing. Alright, I guess I'll start out with so I haven't heard any input back from these guys yet, so I'm gonna try Gotta see if I can contact these guys. So just follow up with them on my application. I'm also gonna have to remember what application I filled out with them, because I actually forget the position I signed up for. Well, actually, maybe I can find that in my emails. Let's see here. So this is their contact page. So I guess I'll... Well, okay, there's two different contact points here. There's business development and one on media and investor relations. No idea which one I should contact regarding employment. I guess I'll go with the business development contact position regarding employment, just to follow up with them. Let me see here, because I applied for that. I mean, I guess I could try. This, like, recruitment email. So I guess I shouldn't rely on that too much here. Don't discourage yourself. Actually, if you've gotten your 50 million life before losing one, you would have gotten the rare... Wait. Before losing one, you would have gotten the rare player 6th line instead of Yin Yang, so really. Which is probably the biggest amount you can get here in the first place. That's interesting. Alright, please, if you need it, contact us. Please include your addresses buffer. Only cannot be used to inquire about the status. Well, okay, well then what can I contact to inquire about the status of applications? I guess I'll start by just sending an email to this recruitment email that sent me an email regarding, you know, thank you for applying. The thing is that by setting up job alerts in your candidate portal. Well, I guess I can try just starting out by replying to this email here.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's starting to become a problem now that I've applied at so many places, because it's like, there's now so many places I need to, like, figure out how to contact them, and it's like, I don't know how, and their contact page doesn't make it clear if this is where I'm supposed to go regarding recruitment. So for now, I'm just gonna send an email to this recruitment email page that where I got an automated response that was thanking me for sending an application. No idea if that's where I need to go to contact them to follow up with an application. For all that I know, I could be just shooting at nothing here. You've seen it when doing normal 1cc runs, but you've never gotten it in EX yet. But when you get too many lives, the yin-yangs which used to show your lives, are being hidden instead of just showing X6, X7, and so on. Okay. So in a way, you're saying if I could get a perfect run in the regular stage and not mess up the points section that I get up to the 50, you're saying I could technically have a full, like, 7 lives going into the boss. I mean, I sort of had a 7 lives there going into the boss, but I still lost at the 4th phase. This is for the... oh, come on, I just want to... Okay, I think this is a good template to go with regarding application. Well, although apparently Grammarly has some critiques. I think this is a good template here. Regarding emails. Let's go with this. I'm taking a shot in the dark with this, but at the moment, this is... I'm sending this. Although, what? Apparently Grammarly says there's still an error, yet I don't see any outside of maybe the couple of premium errors. In a way, it was a really good run, especially considering that you haven't played in about 2 weeks or so. Yes, I suppose that's true. Alright, I'm just gonna send it. Mainly because I'm at the point where it's just... I don't even know if I'm at the right place to send follow-up emails. So I'm just taking shots in the dark. At least I've supposedly sent a follow-up email. So let's see what's next. Okay, those guys. Oh yeah, I'd be down to send a reply to that channel that I sent an application for. Alright, let's get back to the game. But yeah, depending on how I'm feeling with these runs, there might be a point where I end up just turning the music off. Just one, so I can hear the voice chat better, and two, because the music's just gonna get irritating at this point with how much I've heard it over and over again. Also, I did kind of get lucky that run, so no guarantees I have a run as good as that again, because it's like, that part with like the swarms of enemies that are like slow-moving and spam the rings, it's like, I got very lucky with that. Like, I don't see any way we could get that lucky again. So that might be the luckiest run of the day, right there. And for all that I know, will end up being the only time I get a perfect run this stream. Alright, gotcha. And then... Gotcha. Alright, that should get me some decent power. Now, what's a good way to do this without... I am missing all of the points. Ah! Dude, that was terrible. Yeah, I got so little points, and then of course I had to slip up there. What happened there? Yeah, you see what I mean regarding luck? Take that guy down quickly. Ah, he got away. And then he's coming back down on the sidelines to overwhelm me. I gotta bomb it. He's gonna overwhelm me otherwise. And of course I get hit. I always get hit at this part. Understand why music can be irritating for hours. Just be careful with changing it, because with different music you won't be able to tell what's next so well, which people do some. Okay, it depends on if I'm playing a playlist or if I play just something for a while. So we can decide on what would be good music to put on for this. I just want something that isn't this at this point with how long I've been at this, and just something that isn't going to make me feel frustrated, but it at least feels fitting with the... turning that music off. Okay. Let me find some good music to put on here. I think here's what I'll do. For when I'm busy job searching, I shall... Where is it? Here it is. I'll put this on when I'm doing job searching. And then we'll think about some better music to have when I'm playing the game. Hey, Madman, welcome to the stream.
Go ahead. Okay.
Hang on, I gotta follow up with a company here real quickly, Madman, and then we'll get back to the game. As per the rules of these challenge streams. Let's see, what company do I gotta follow? Okay, I want to follow up with this company. And that is not what I wanted to look up. I don't know why this screen came up. I don't know why Google has useless stuff like that. Alright, now I gotta figure out where I go to contact these guys regarding employment, because I know I signed up at one point for well, it is only a part-time position. It's at least in my career field. That at least I feel like it's a good place to work. So let's see here. Where is the position I applied? Was it this, or... Okay, yeah, it was this. Interested. Recruiting team will contact you if you wish to update. Do not reply to this email as reply. Sorry. This email box, please do not reply to. Well, I know not to reply, but at the same time, I don't know where to go to contact these guys to mention that I'm still interested in... Let me see here if, because I know there was... Yes, all of this. I don't know if I want that position, though. So I guess I'll try their contact us page, but I would not be surprised if, yep, because it's a news station, there's only their tip line. Nothing actually related to what I need to contact to get in touch with these guys. Let me see here. Switchboard, main fax, closed captioning, public file, management contacts. I mean, I guess I could try contacting the general manager, see if that gets their attention. Because otherwise, I don't know... I mean, maybe the digital director could be one that I could contact regarding employment. Because so far I'm not seeing any... What is it with all of these companies I'm applying at and them not having a convenient, like, contact page regarding employment? Family Team TH, welcome to the stream over on Twitch. I'm currently trying to find the contact page for this company so I can send a follow-up email regarding my application. Yet I have no idea what of these positions I could contact, because... I mean, I guess I could try either the digital director, otherwise I could only think of, either the digital director, the programming manager, or the general manager. One of these positions has to be what I'm looking for. Because otherwise I don't know where to go regarding employment for contacting this news station.
I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit.
I mean, I guess I could try a general Google here and say, like, who do you contact at a news station regarding employment opportunities? Let's try that. Oh, hey. Okay, this isn't what I'm looking for, but this could be useful for later when I'm looking into other positions. Actually, no, some of this doesn't look like what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, never mind. I mean, I can try this. This is more of just a forums thing. This isn't really... None of this is what I'm looking for. So ultimately... I'm not seeing any contact options. So... or anything regarding... So at this point, I'm just left to... Once again, I'm having to take a shot in the dark. This is why I'm so bothered by follow-up stuff. Hang on, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back, everyone. Alright, I'm back. I suppose, just so I have someone contact. Because here's the thing. Knowing that this is a local news station, I want to show that I have an interest in this. And, I think the best way to do that... I think for a news station, I think my best chances is gonna be if I can, like, figure out who to contact to request a tour of the station. Because that way it'll show that I have a legitimate interest and want to check the place out. The thing is, I don't know what to contact. I'm gonna let my specialist know that's... Because the fact that I'm having this much trouble figuring out where I'm supposed to go to contact these companies, it's becoming an issue. Not a bad idea, yeah, because at this point I'm lost, basically, and I guess that's sort of one of the primary reasons why I've been so bummed out when I got rejected by that one company, because it's like, when it comes to follow-up emails and stuff, I don't know where to go. Because I'm not seeing a contact email or number that says contact here, like something that I can use as a general contact thing. And I feel like it's not going to give me a good image if I contact the wrong thing just to ask where to contact regarding employment. I feel like that's going to have an effect on my chances of getting hired. So this whole thing's complicated. You guys see now why I've had a hard time this week finding motivation to do this? And why it's so easy for me to get distracted when, a friend of mine is live with something? This is why I'm sort of leaning more and more into the idea of, accepting my brother's offer to try out a temp agency, even though the company told me to give it at least a month. Because at this point, I'm out of ideas on what to do with job searching. I'm completely lost on it, and it's just to the point where I'm wanting to resort to something that can at least secure me some work. Alright, I'm open to recommendations on some decent music to listen to while doing this, because for now, I'm just going to play whatever's on my mind, I guess, regarding music. I guess, Let me see what we got here. And we could listen to some epic Battle Fantasy music. Though I don't think I want to listen to anything from the 5th game yet, since we haven't started that one yet on the channel. We'll get to that eventually, I'm sure. But I'd be down to put on some epic Battle Fantasy music, because there's some good ones. Some good ones out there. Here, let's go with, Ooh. I'm certain you Undertale DDD fans will remember this music. This is a pretty good one. Not that. That's a different track, but... One thing is a good music. What? Wait, what do you mean by one thing? Nonetheless, I think I put in some good options here. So why don't we start with this? There we go. I'm certain you Undertale DDD fans will recognize this track. This is a pretty good one. Totally good music doesn't equal the music you need. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna put on whatever I'm in the mood to put on and just proceed for now. So we can get a move on and then get back to the job searching. Did not get that much power there. I mean, as long as I don't mess up things too much later on down the road, it should still be possible for me to get a decent amount of power at the orb wave. Yeah. Still don't know how Ritlin is able to get 3 out of that wave. Or did he get more than 3? I forget. Like, I'm certain he has a good route for it that maybe if I go back and watch his runs of this extra stage, maybe it'll make sense. And I'll be able to pull off what he pulled off. Okay, still not great, but at least it was better than last run. Alright, still not quite enough for full power. So I'm certain if I could figure out how Ritlin did, I could get to this part with full power. In fact, I think I remember in one of my previous streams, I managed to make it to this part with full power. And it allowed me to get through this mostly easily. Yeah, I figured I'd be dying here. So I always die here. Like, again, I don't know how I got lucky last time. Of course I messed this part up. It's always the good runs where I have slip-ups. Okay, well at least I just barely got to full power. So I guess it's an alright run. Still though, I'm really wanting to make sure I reach the boss with max lives. we go again. I mean, the thing is, without the music, you know, we don't really have the sound effects for this. Which isn't that big of a deal for me, unless, like, sound effects are crucial for this. Though I haven't seen it. Crucial! That was close. I didn't even get the chance to use my bomb. Okay, just to be safe, let's just use the bomb now so I can get the most out of full power while I still have it. So I'm likely gonna lose it here. I always lose it on the first phase. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it here. Yep, figured. So I was not ready for the second phase so quickly. I bombed that! Look at that, we're still on the second phase and I'm already down to my last life. Alright, which direction? Okay, you're going that way, so I shall go this way. Of course! Okay, once again, it goes to the next phase when I'm least ready for it. Alright, we're back to... Alright, let's take a break from the news station and see what other places here that maybe I'll have a better shot at finding some contact information regarding employment. Let's try this one. Phase 4 for a bad run sounds good to... I'm sure it's a good run. I'm just been annoyed, is all. Like, is there any... like, contact information here? Because once again, I'm not finding any contact information regarding employment. And it's like, there's nothing on recruitment, nothing on employment. So where do I go? It's just... Here, maybe this site will give me some information. The employee site. Nope, not finding anything. Alright, what else can I try? Okay, those guys I didn't sign up with, because some of these I think I had some reasoning for not signing up with them. So I guess next I'll try... Oh, did I get a response from those guys yet? Hang on. Let me check my emails real quickly, because... Actually... Let me look at my... Okay, no, that was that company. And since I never got a response from them, it means that they were not interested in hiring me. Now, if I look down here, where is the... Where was my email regarding that company when I signed up for it? Is it this? No. Seeing any emails regarding... I'm getting tired of this, guys. Not seeing the company I applied at. I mean, I guess it's a little bit more recent, like... Okay, not that. That's one that denied me. Not that. I know I sent out an application for those guys. So I guess I can try these guys. See if they have a contact page and I can contact them regarding employment. So contact looking. I mean, I can, for these guys, I guess I'll just try their general email. I don't know where else to contact these guys, so I'll try and it looks like I've got to put in this email manually because it is opening up the wrong email. So turn that off and I'll try this email to follow up with these guys. Now, I completely forget the position I signed up for. I'm gonna have to... Was this one that, was recommended to me by... Why... Jeez, my room has become such a mess because of all the papers I've had to set up for this job searching. I have no space for anything. Okay. So, just gonna... So I'm not seeing any emails saying that I successfully sent out an application with these guys, so it leaves me... I mean, I have marked on my paper that I finished my application with them, so I'm left to assume that I did it. So Dude, I have no space for anything anywhere right now. And it's getting on my nerves. Oh, right. There goes the template I was using because I had to copy paste that. Why is the text so big? I don't remember setting the font size to be that big. What's going on here? No, I do not want number lock on. Turn it off. Okay, I think got a decent follow-up email here. No idea if this is the right place, but I'm just gonna send it so I've at least followed up with them. So I don't know of any other way I can contact these guys to follow up with them. Okay, send the email. And now figure out what I should do next. Just mark this down. thing better not be out of ink now. So I don't have any other pens to work with here. Well, I have some other pens, but they're in a different room. Only I had decent flat surface to know that if this still works or not. I think this pen might be dead, folks. I might need to get another pen. I'll give this one more shot. Yeah, I'm giving the impression that we're all out. Because nothing's coming out. At least as far as I'm aware, it seems empty. Alright, I'm calling now. This pen is dead. Let's see, I should have another pen in here. Right? Yeah, I've got another pen, thankfully. But yeah, I'm gonna need another. Gonna need to throw that out eventually. Oh, come on, don't tell me this pen is... Okay, good, this pen works. Good. Alright, well, that's about all the places I can think of to follow up on. As of the moment, though, I'm out of idea. Now, I am going to be scheduling an appointment with my specialist to see if we can find a solution to all of this, because yeah, I'm at that point where I'm running out of patience, and I just feel like I'm hitting a dead end at this point. I've sent out all these applications, but no clear idea how to follow up. No idea if I'm even going to hear back for them. Likely I'm not going to get... I just feel like it's going to be likely I'm not going to get hired by these guys. So, again, I feel like the only option left is to accept my brother's offer to try out a temp agency. Because as far as I can tell, nothing's working. Alright, let's... Here's a pretty good theme. Not quite as fast-paced as the one I had before, but it should be nice to have as we do this. Still probably my favorite music from Breath of the Wild. Came down on me too quickly. Well, I'm not gonna have a lot of power this run. As long as I don't have too many slip-ups, though, maybe we can still make it to the boss with full power. Oh, ah! course I have a mess up. It's probably going to cause me to lose another life, because I'm not going to get through this part well. I'm going to either use up this bomb early or have some slip-up that prevents me from using the bomb, and... I just hate this specific part of the extra stage right here. This is the one that always messes me up. Because there's no clear route. They're always going all over the place, spamming projectiles until I get overwhelmed like that. And ultimately, it's just not a good time. And it's still possible for me to slip up here. Should consider it a miracle if I can make it to the boss with all 5 of my current lives, which, again, is unlikely. Okay, well, it's a miracle. Once again, though, without a bomb, I'm not going to last very long against the boss with full power. Yep, knew it. I never last long against that. What? That didn't look like that hit me. Okay, well, at least I made it to this part. Though I wasn't quite ready for it, so... I gotta... Still requires me to have my eyes bulging out to be ready for them. Where are they going? Okay, you're going that way. Let me go this way to not have to deal with any of that. I was worried I was a bit too far away from the... Well, that time I was too close. Okay, here we go. Phase 4. At least I was a bit more ready for it this time. Uh-oh. Okay, I got lucky there. I gotta remember to stay out of the middle when they do that attack. I'm never quite ready for it. that... I mean, technically I don't have to think too much about... When I think about it... Well, actually, I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking nothing. It does give me a good idea on what I want to listen to next for music, but otherwise... I gotta think about what I gotta do next here, because as far as I know, I'm kind of hitting a dead end on following up with places. So I gotta think, let me look at a calendar here. Okay, so that's what next week looks like. Alright, there we go. Still not nice try, not your best, but definitely second or third best. Maybe. The fact remains, though, is that this fight does not get any easier at all until, like, that final phase where it's like, it's still possible to lose if you're not paying full attention. So I gotta think about what I want to do with job searching, because at this point I can't really do anything else regarding following up. I'm hitting some dead ends here. I can try looking into some of the other news stations to see if maybe one of them might be good. Like, let me look into the others here. I know I tried this one before, a long while back, but maybe some new positions have come up then, so I'm gonna try... this and see if I can find any positions off of this site. So I'll just try doing some looking around on specific news sites as a starting point. Okay, now... I remember, I wanted to look into here, careers, and just see what I can find. So I want to find... Well, okay, not that. Is that really all that's available based on... Like, I didn't even look anything up and that's all they have available? Based on location? Well, that was a waste of time. Alright, let's just get back to the game. Here we go, let's put on this music. There we go, now that this is on my mind after playing the Hyrule Castle theme. go. Careful. Don't go off track now. There we go. And okay, the bats, where I can get some points. Just pay attention here. Don't get hit by the bats. That's what always throws me off and always bothers me. Okay. Surprisingly, not that many points. I mean, I get it's like similar to the other Touhou games where it's like the less points, or like the higher you are, the more points you can get. Not quite enough for full power, though, unfortunately. Okay. No! Of course. Of course, every time. Probably my specialist now. I'll check in what they're after this attempt. Actually, I have time here. While I'm waiting for this. Okay. So I'll have an important appointment this Monday. Okay, not sure what sort of alarm I should. I guess I'll set up, for this day, we'll set for like, yeah, that should be a decent wake-up time for me to get up and start my day. Maybe, maybe not that early, give it a... We'll do something that seems reasonable. Just like last time, still a nice run, it has potential. I mean, a majority of these runs so far have had potential, but it's still so easy for it to just all go crumbling down. Alright, let's do this. Also, that'll be the only can of Mountain Dew I have instead of the usual two. Mainly because I will be needing to get up at a reasonable time tomorrow, since me and my friend are going to go and watch a movie in theaters. So, I can't be too over-caffeinated that... I can't be too over-caffeinated that, I end up not being able to sleep tonight. Okay, I got lucky there. So I was kind of... You saw I was kind of panicking there for a moment. Yeah, without full power, this first phase always goes on for a while. No, what? I didn't go that far. That did not look like I went that far. Okay. Yeah, I knew I wasn't close enough, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Wait, where's the... Okay, there they are. Wait, what? Where's the... No, no, no. I'm not ready for it. Wait, no. I keep forgetting I gotta stay out of the middle when we get to that part. Because otherwise I'm gonna get hit, or just get hit by that. Alright. Well, I'm running out of ideas here, because all I can think to do now is just check out some radio stations and just see what I find. I guess I can try this channel. Though I wouldn't be surprised if this goes nowhere. Let me see what I can find. Based on what I find here. Marketing. Is there anything here on careers? So far I'm not seeing anything. I'll try the bottom of the page though. Most sites usually have their... Of course this site's making it hard for me to reach the bottom of the page. Okay, there is a phone number here that I could try. So maybe if I wake up a little bit extra early tomorrow, maybe I can try calling this number and seeing if they'd be down for a tour. To offer me a tour so I can, you know, and mention my interest in a position down this career path. So as far as I can tell, I'm not seeing any careers option directly off their site. I don't know if that means they're not hiring, but I should at least take the time to ask about a tour. not a long time ago, going to Phase 4 was a miracle? I suppose so. Still, though, it just sort of seems like it's unlikely I'll be getting any further than that. Alright, at least there's a place where I can call these guys, though. I'm guessing it'll be best to call these guys during office hours. I know there was a time in the past I tried radio stations and it didn't really go anywhere. Okay, no, that search system is for stories, not really for anything else. So ultimately, it leaves me at a dead end regarding job searching at the moment. So I can't find a good way to follow up with those that I've signed up at. So I'm a bit lost. So at this point, like, unless some ideas come up, the rest of the stream is probably just going to be focused towards Touhou. Here we go, some good old Cave Story music. Never played Cave Story on the channel, but it's got some good music. I've played it offline. I see no reason to play it for the channel since I've already played it offline. I mean, maybe if I were to do a hard mode run, which is basically having to no-hit run the entire game, which, because of the floaty physics of that game, I feel like that's going to be a lot more rage-inducing compared to some of the other games I've played on the channel. So I don't know if I'd want to do that. Don't get discouraged, you're getting very good at Phase 2 and 3. I guess... It's just that with how long I'm stuck on them, like, unless I can maintain full power mode through majority of the fight, it's like I'm stuck on these phases for a while. Ultimately, it's just because of how luck-based a lot of these phases are, and how much you rely more on reaction time than on, you know, actually figuring out a pattern. It just feels more luck-based. Be gained by surviving long enough. Yeah, it's possible, but it's unlikely to happen. This time you had problems with even getting it, so of course it's harder to master it. Yeah, I know. One thing's for sure, I'm getting into the habit of reading chat while playing the game. I gotta stop that. Otherwise, we're gonna have more problems. Oh! So close! Getting out of that unscathed. Ugh. Well, almost full power, but not quite there. Of course. These guys are getting very close to me rather quickly, cornering me, leaving me with no choice but to use up my bombs early. Which is gonna get me killed here, like I always do. Because I always die at this part. This time we only got 4 lives. It's cool that you can do this while still playing more or less okay, but yeah, let's not risk it more than we should. Yes. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do, knowing that I'm probably gonna cease job searching here, since I don't know where else I can go, or what I could do, since I'm currently out of ideas. I think knowing that I'm going to be getting the PS3 back later, I think what I might do is I might turn off the stream, and after dinner, when I turn it back on, we'll play some Demon's Souls. Unless that the plan goes a bit later than expected, or my brother forgets. Otherwise, then, yeah, maybe the after-dinner stream will just be some more Rogue Legacy. Because I don't know how great of a mood I'll be in focusing all out on just this game. Because I feel like there's going to be a breaking point where I'm just going to be tired of this for the day. Because this happens a lot with this particular extra stage boss, where I just get tired of it rather quickly. Especially since I wasn't even in the best mood or to be job searching today. I'm still very exhausted from it all, and if I don't come to a good conclusion with my specialist next Monday, for all I know, I might just resort to the temp age. Of course, I go just the slightest bit too far there. Just the teensiest, tiniest bit too far there. Don't. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, we're in this phase now. So I have a pretty good plan for this part, since technically, yeah, we could just keep going back and forth there. Although I'm getting kind of cornered here. Also, I was not ready for that part, so I gotta bomb that if I want to get out of that alive. But I noticed with the timing of the explosions that I've got a bit more time to work with, so I could somewhat go back and forth with the explosions to be a bit more ready for them, you know? Yeah, I was worried I was going to be too close to the explosion there, which unfortunately led to me hitting that bullet. Remember being angry always. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's less about being angry about the game at this point and more just angry that I'm reaching a dead end in my job searching. Because, like, for me to have gone so many months without getting a job and... like, it's just adding up to me just running out of ideas to the point where, you know, if we can't get anything with anyone... I'm considering the temp agency. Because I'm out of ideas. You know, since I'm not job searching anymore, I'm just gonna still slowly figuring out a route for Phase 4. It's nice to see. It looks like the Phase 1 is the biggest problem of them all now. Yeah, I can understand the frustration. Job finding can be quite hard to say the least. Guess it's the same no matter where you live. Yeah. I mean, I thought based on what my brother told me that maybe it was a bit different here in my home state. But nope, still proving to be just as much of a challenge as everyone else. Where it's a constant struggle to find work. Careful. Oh, no. Great. There goes any chance of getting some decent power. Alright, that'll be fine. Because if 6 is the max anyway, then it's like... I'm certain I'll get up to the 50 anyway. That I'm not going to worry too much about points at this point. Just gonna get me killed again. Lacking in power. I'm not going to take these guys out. Yep. There we go. I'm dead again. Every time. Of course. So I'm probably not going to get to full power here. Nope. We're going into the boss without full power mode. I mean, even if I'm doing better, it's like... The fact that I'm still losing is... I mean, I know I've gone through many other extra stages, it's just... I don't think any of the extra stages I'm gonna do in the future is gonna feel as annoyingly difficult as this. Ugh! I hate this boss! Okay, well... I don't see myself... Yeah, I was about to get hit there. Yeah, it's been quite the hardest boss by itself. The things which making him so far is mechanics, more like their lack in this game. Touhou 15 is has way harder EX, but there is a lot of things helping you get through it. Here is the complete opposite. Boss isn't quite hard, but no, not like. Okay, listen. There's a difference between fair difficulty and unfair difficulty. Touhou 15, I'm certain it's definitely harder than this, but it's probably also a lot fairer than this, is what I'm thinking. Because like you say yourself, there's a lot of things in that game helping me. Yet this boss, it has just that right amount of jankiness to feel like an unfair boss. Alright, I do need to go use the bathroom again, and then I'm gonna decide if this is a good spot to end this stream, and then depending on when the console gets here, we'll decide if we're gonna play more Rogue Legacy tonight, or if we can finally start back up Demon Souls. So I'd like to focus as much time as possible towards Demon Souls. Okay, I'll be right back. Zun's fun thing about Zun stated that he made a game better than Don Donpachi, the most famous Danmaku at that time. Not even remotely true statement, though. What? I mean, I've never heard of that, but... I mean, to claim that your game is better than something else... I mean, sure, if it's in a similar genre, and you've made the right moves, then... maybe you have some bragging rights. I mean, maybe the game sold better? I don't know. Now, if this was like when he was still just starting his career in making Touhou, with that statement, maybe that was just, hey, Rentlin, welcome to the stream. So, to catch you up, Rentlin, at the moment I've been putting on some different music, because the music that is playing for the game was kind of getting stuck in my head and just getting annoying. Nonetheless, since you're here, I'm willing to give this at least one more attempt before I consider taking a dinner break. But knowing that I don't really see anywhere else I can go regarding job searching at the moment, at least I'm currently out of ideas. I'm gonna... I've scheduled my meeting this Monday with my specialist to see if I can get somewhere with that. So, since I'm not really going to be focusing much more towards job searching tonight, I think what I'm going to do is, depending on if I get my console, if I can get my brother's PS3 back or not, so I can, we'll decide if the next stream I do later tonight will be some more Demon Souls, or if we'll just be streaming some more Rogue Legacy after dinner. Otherwise, if it ends up not being until much later tonight that I get the console, then tomorrow's stream after my movie with my friend, then maybe I'll stream some Demon Soul. What is going on here? So, yeah, I'm not really in the best mood to be doing this today. I mean, there's clear signs that I'm making progress as I'm getting to the 4th phase of the boss pretty often throughout this stream. Still, though, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be in the mood to keep doing this at the moment. So I'm kind of at that point where I'm thinking of being, at least in terms of Touhou, you know, this extra stage, I'm thinking about being done for today. So, yeah, I'll see if I can get at least one more good attempt in here where I reach the boss. And then after that, I'm gonna... of course, I missed the power there. And then I'm gonna decide who I want to raid on Twitch. And again, depending on when I get the console back tonight, we'll decide on what the stream I do later tonight will be. That was close. away from me. Once again, gotta use the bomb early, and it's gonna lead to me getting overwhelmed at this part. Yep. Like always. Don't. I forgot about this part. As he said, definitely wasn't counting sales. So you think there was only about 50 copies sold. Would have been cool to get this when it came out, but it was only on the PC 98. You would need to translate it yourself, which you can't do. Alright. Let's try this again. Hey, wait, hang on. I gotta focus here. I'll read chat in a moment. Of course, of course. I hate this boss. Really don't know how you guys do this. It's amazing that Toby Fox somehow a fan of Touhou even before Touhou 6 came out. So Potato 283. Wait, if I'm right, Lightning 283, is that you? Alright, well since I have a bit more of an audience, I guess I'll give this another go, but in case I'm not making it obvious, I'm not really in a good mood anymore. Not after reaching what feels like a dead end to me with my job searching. Alright, gotcha. And that should get me another power. Still have no idea how you managed to get more than just 2 out of that, Ritlin. Your name, you can relate, but at least you got closer to beating this stage. True. I mean, none of the attempts today was as good as my best attempt where I did manage to make it to the final phase, though. Was just... like, as soon as I get to the final phase, I feel like I got a good shot at winning. It's like, final phase, I just have to just pay close attention, and I feel like I'll have it. But so far, that's not what's happening. Okay, so if I'm doing the math correctly, according to freezing time, I'm currently at 7 lives. I mean, I will admit, Ritlin, that I did get pretty lucky. Wait a minute, didn't I use up my bomb? How do I have an extra bomb? I just now noticed that. You change your name. Okay. So you are lightning. Alright then. I guess lightning has struck the potato, creating the ultimate potato battery. Potato battery 283. Next life is at like 7 million. Don't know how much you can get from the fight. But in all your previous stage, getting to stage 4 was already quite a miracle. It's nothing special. So it gave you a bomb instead. Oh! Yeah, I thought according to freezing time... Okay, that's interesting to know. Nonetheless, that will help, actually. Because having an extra bomb, meaning that I have a better chance of lasting longer with full power. Which will help me get through this fight quicker, instead of constantly being at risk of dying often. Unless I happen to slip up here, which can happen often in this fight. Alright, let's do this. But yeah, in terms of the regular extra stage, that was a good run. Okay, I'm just gonna bomb it here, just to not take any chances, and so I can last a decent while with full power. Because I'm tired of always losing full power early on in the fight, you know? And of course, the moment I run out of bombs, I still lose it anyway. Meaning that I still lose it early on in the fight. Which was about what I expected. here. So I just gotta skill it. Okay. Ah! That was close. Ah! Ah. Okay. Phase 4. Don't! Ah! Yeah, Priebus, I just... Okay, good thing there's enough of a delay on that for me to do some stuff. I'm just gonna... Only because I'm a little worried. Okay, it's a very good thing there's enough of a delay on that for me to... What? That did not look like that hit me. What was that? Alright. Just life during the... Know how to plan that out. Sadly, EX doesn't let your Yangs overflow. Can it do that? Yeah, it can. It shows if not somehow mixing it with LLS. I don't think it does, but you recall this being a thing. Do you know the Touhou 3 skill score calculations? Alright, well... Yeah, I'm really not in the mood for this right now, so... Seeing how I see nowhere else I can go with job searching, mainly because I don't know where else I could look at the moment, and just being plain not in a good mood right now. I think we made good progress today. Still, though, it's just... I don't know how much more it's going to take for me to get that perfect run to actually beat this. Like, again, I still feel like it's going to be very luck-based, especially in that first phase, in the hopes that eventually I can get through more than just the first phase with full power. So far, I'm not getting anywhere with this. So, ultimately, I think this is a good stopping point. So, when I turn the stream back on later after dinner... depending on if I get the console or not, or when I get the console, I'm either gonna stream some more Demon Souls tonight or Rogue Legacy. If I don't get the console until later tonight, then tomorrow I'll do a Demon Souls stream. Assuming my brother doesn't forget to bring over the PS3 tonight, as he promised he would. This time he will... How to say I lied. This time it's deserved, you guess. Alright. Anyway. Here, I gotta turn this music off. Let's find someone to raid over on Twitch. So those of you who use Twitch, feel free to migrate over to the Twitch stream so you can partake in the raid. And let me see who is live at this time. Let's see, in terms of streamers that I'm following, let's see, there's Flare, there is a recent streamer I followed who's playing some Dark Souls. Songbird Lulu is recently got a new model, if you guys are interested in checking that out. Sadly, no, probably the least game we know about, but... Alright, let's see here. Okay, he's at that part. Not sure if I want to raid him, though. I'm not sure who I want to raid. I mean, I'll definitely check the Touhou category to see if anyone interesting is streaming Touhou at this time. So let's see what my options are here. I mean, some are playing fan games I don't recognize. Some are playing games I haven't reached yet. Someone's doing a lunatic run of... I'm not sure if that's Touhou 4 or Touhou 5 that they're doing. Kind of strange. You didn't get a title for your skill level. Alright. I think to keep things simple, I think since I've never... It's been a long time since I've ever raided her. I'm going to raid Songbird Lulu. So, with that... thank you everyone for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed this stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Well, I will be probably turning the stream back on after dinner, but if you enjoyed my stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you watching on Twitch and are going to be joining for the raid, feel free to leave a follow and also click the notification bell. For those of you interested in seeing what I'm up to on other media sites, I am active on Twitter and Blue Sky, as well as have my own Discord server that, should you be willing to be respectful and abide by the rules, I'm down to send you an invite where on the server you can stay updated with stream announcements, chat with my regulars, post some memes, as well as be able to join the voice channel where you can chat with me live on stream. And did we just... Hang on, did we just get a raid here? Oh, nice. We just got a raid from Punderful. Welcome to the stream, everyone over on Twitch. Well, okay, now you guys are leaving me unsure of what to do here, because I was just about to end the stream. Though, if you guys are here, I'm willing to give this one more attempt before I get a raid started. I'll gladly give this one more go. Oh, I forgot to turn the music back on. Whoops. Okay, well, hang on. We'll do that after this attempt. Yeah, but yeah. I'm sure everyone has had that instance where someone raids someone who is just about to end. How are you enjoying Touhou? I will tell you this right now. You gotta have basically a strong will if you want to beat this extra stage. Because, like, we're playing Touhou 2 right now. And the title... And the extra stage is easily... For Touhou 2, this extra stage is easily one of the most unfair of all the extra stages in the Touhou series. And out of all of them, this one has easily been the most frustrating extra stage I've done. Like, there have been times where I've taken a large break from this extra stage. And even then, it's like... Like, it feels like I've put them... Out of all the extra stages I've done, this is the one I've put the most time into. And yet it still doesn't feel possible. Like, you'll see what I mean when we get to the boss here, but you'll also see some parts in the stage itself where it feels luck-based and feels unfair. Like, we'll have to get to the respective parts for you to see what I mean. You believe I'm a... Yes, I enjoy Nui-sama's content. I mean, it was Touhou that made me find her channel. I've been having a blast watching her playthrough of Dark Souls. Watching the ultimate struggle. Okay, this part feels very luck-based. You'll see it. Like, see, I always die there. I mean, I've had a couple of runs today where I've gotten a bit lucky on that part, but otherwise, majority of the time I always die here. And, of course, that bomb didn't take everyone out, so there's the chance I'm going to die again. Okay, I'm getting lucky here. But I do not like this part. Just because of how easy it is to die there. You see now why I wasn't in the mood to do this anymore tonight? And why I was considering ending stream right then and there? Because, yeah, if you thought what Nui was struggling with was annoying, like, you have clearly not done this right here. Alright, let me catch up on chat real quickly. Hang on. It happens, or you enjoy... Seems like fate itself doesn't want you to stop trying. Yes, freezing time. Believe you... Nui's awesome. Thought you recognized the icon. We stand Nui. Still... You have gone far since then. In Hue Pass, you could barely get to Phase 3. Now getting to Phase 4 is nothing special. And once you got to Phase 5, it's all good. It's all good if you need to stop. Okay, well, I'll make this my last attempt of the night then, and then we'll get a raid started. So, I was thinking of raiding one of the channels I was following called Songbird Lulu. Though if you guys have some more interesting suggestions, I am open to suggestions. But yeah, glad you could make it. Alright. Just bomb this Dex. This attack is easily the most annoying attack in the entire fight. That did not hit me. What was that? Well, great. Now I gotta put up with all this. Like, you'll see that a lot of this fight is very reaction-based rather than, you know, actually understanding the pattern. And it can make it feel very luck-based at times if I went... Yeah, like, this is now proving to be a really bad run. Because I keep dying to stuff like that. And I've made it my goal that I'm not going to play any other Touhou games until I beat this. Goodness. Okay, this is proving to be my worst run of the day, because all of my runs so far I've gotten to at least Phase 3. But I'm not even sure if I'm going to make it past Phase 2 this time. Of course, it's the audience curse again, where that's a rule I've come up with on this channel that I call the audience curse, where the bigger the audience I have, the worse my skills are at these hard games. Okay, well, I somehow made it to the 3rd phase. But I basically have nothing left at this point, so I've basically lost. And there it goes, of course. But yeah, that's what I call the audience curse. Like, the bigger the audience you have, the worse you do at the game. Pull out of a yoga ball once for a cosplay. What? Nonetheless, I hate this boss, yet, it drew game... What is it with every time I'm about to end stream, a new audience member shows up? Come on! Drew Gamer over on YouTube, welcome to the stream. Just, like, again... Like, every time I'm about to end stream, a new audience member pops in, and it makes me want to not leave them disappointed, and it makes me want to keep going. So I guess here we go again. With one more attempt. To watch another audience member show up. And this stream's gonna keep going forever. It's gonna be like a subathon. A non-affiliate status subathon is what this is gonna feel like. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, there's still some guys left here. Gotcha. Alright, and then the cannons. Now, I should eventually go and get some dinner soon. Oh, you got a dash, Agus beer. Alright, well, thanks for coming in. Thank you for the raid. Or... No, wait, it was someone else who raided, right? Well, anyway, thank you for partaking in the raid. And yeah, feel free to, you know, come back another time if any of the games I'm playing interest you. Most of the time, I just play whatever I'm in the mood to play on this channel. But yeah, the audience... Okay, so far the audience curse hasn't kicked in yet. Though I also might have just jinxed it. And we will get the effects of the audience curse here in a moment. I always get struck by the audience curse at the worst possible time. Okay, I gotta bomb it early. Which is probably going to get me killed, but otherwise I don't see myself getting much further on that. At least not without dying. I was getting overwhelmed. And yep, one of them crashes right into me. Alright, get all these guys off the screen. Thank you. Alright, I'll read chat in a moment. I can't go anywhere here. Also, the next wave of enemies is going to show up in a second, so I gotta get out of there. Alright, well, I guess that wasn't too bad. And once we get up to 50 million, I should get back up to the usual 5 lives, so if it's possible to do that during the fight, anyway. Alright, let's see if I missed anyone in chat, 'cause I know you guys said that. Fun, please stay. Usually people call it the Murphy Law, that the worst things happen exactly at the time when you least need them. Go to dash, you go to res, alright. Okay. Alright, nonetheless, after this attempt, we'll definitely get a raid started. Over on Twitch. So for those of you who have a Twitch account that are watching on YouTube, feel free to migrate over to the stream on Twitch so you can partake in the raid. Alright, let's get this over with. Just go ahead and take away my full power right away, Rika. Yep, there we go. Okay, I got lucky there. Though that luck is not going to last very long. Of course, everyone has to leave right as I'm going to be promising a raid over on Twitch. Okay, no, I'm not staying in that. I'm going to stay over here where I'm more likely to survive. Okay, that is not good. I'm just going to bomb that while I still have a bomb. Okay, here we go. Okay, just play it safe. Just use the bomb while I still can. Get to the next phase sooner. How have we not made it to the next phase yet? Okay, there we go. I do wonder if I should stay closer to this. Forget my plan. My plans don't work, clearly. Alright, yeah, let's get the raid started. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you everyone for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed this stream and wish to see more of my content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you watching on Twitch, feel free to leave a follow and also click the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. For those of you interested in seeing what I'm up to on other platforms, I am active on Twitter and Blue Sky, as well as have my own Discord server that, should you be willing to be respectful and abide by the rules, I'm down to send you an invite where on the server you can stay updated with stream announcements, chat with my regulars, post some memes, as well as be able to join the voice channel where you can chat with me live on stream. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone. Alright, let's get the raid started. I was going to raid Songbird Lulu before that little interruption that had me go on for a bit longer. Nonetheless, I am ready to end stream, so unless another audience member shows up last second here, right before I start the raid, which is unlikely. Alright. Start raid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and